Hello. Is your life surrounded with chaos at the minute? Maybe you just feel that you are being totally drained of energy and you're not sure what's going on. Well, today's quote could be for you. My name's Kai Graham. My company is The Mind Model, and every day I post an inspirational quote and basically give you my spin on how it's affecting me and how it might be affecting you. So today's quote is: the first step to getting what you want is having the courage to get rid of what you don't want. And that might be easier said than done. My approach to this is a sort of a decluttering process, I guess, and it's a sort of three-pronged attack. And it's a thought of what's cluttering up your life that's zapping you of energy or is just not serving its purpose any longer. It could be your physical surroundings. It could be your desk could do with an absolute overhaul. The fact that you've got piles of stuff surrounding everywhere and actually you're working in such a tiny space that you don't quite, you're not being productive. Or it could be your mental space. Maybe you've just got so much going on that you just can't think straight. Maybe your to-do list is too big. Maybe you have taken too much on. Maybe everything's just clouding your judgment. Or maybe it's your social side, your relationships, the people that you're working with, the people that you're mixing with. Maybe you need to have a bit of a declutter there. And it does help by decluttering physically, emotionally, socially, whatever is going to work for you. It gives you space. It gives you the freedom to actually, it's a bit like the law of the attraction sort of says, if you free space and get rid of the negative side, it allows the more positive stuff to enter your world. So what you focus on, you receive. So if you're focusing on chaos and endless to-do lists and mountains of paper, then you're going to get more of that. So maybe perhaps it's time to establish a bit of calm and a bit of, just calm and serenity, or maybe just order. Maybe serenity is a bit too much to ask every so often. So maybe it's just a bit of order in your life and just see what you can clear out. Over Lent, I did a post on my personal page, which was every day I was going to go into my wardrobe and declutter one item of clothing, because sometimes it's quite hard to get rid of everything and you it's hard to take the bull by the horns. So over Lent, I think it was for 40 days, every day I took stuff out. And yes, I did go to the attic space a bit. I didn't totally sort of gut my my wardrobe. But when you sort of have the winter clothes somewhere and the summer clothes somewhere else, and there was stuff I hadn't used for years. And so every day I took out one piece of clothing, and by the end of it, when Lent was over, I think I had 4 or 5 bags that all went to the charity shop, and it was really liberating. And that stuff was actually not serving a purpose, and it's wonderful that someone else is going to be, and some of it was good stuff, it's just I'd grown into it or out of it or whatever, and it went on to a better home. So even if it's just decluttering your physical stuff, or maybe perhaps you could declutter your mental sort of what's going on. Maybe try and get rid of some of your to-do list today, the easy bits, just the little things that have been, I've got so many little things that, well, it's not that important, so I'll leave it till tomorrow, and there's too many tomorrows that I've left, so I'm going to clear those down today as well. So have a think about what you can free to give your head a bit more space, to give your life a bit more order, so that you're going to start getting what you really want, and see how that works for you. So thank you very much for the shares, the likes, the comments. I'm really appreciating them. If you want to stay in touch, then like my business page, my Facebook page, The Mind Model. And that's about it. And I look forward to speaking to you tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow will be a bit more clutter-free for you. Thank you.